Welcome to the Summer Sizzler. My name is Howard Morgan. I'm the Director of Advancement Services at Niagara University. I can't be with you today, but I'd like to share some of my experiences with iModules with you. A few months ago, we were asked to help beta a new product that will share data between Razor's Edge and iModules. The RE adapter for Encompass is now up and rolling after a successful beta testing at Niagara University.
Well, Howard, I would just like to thank you for joining us today. We appreciate all of your hard work and all of the efforts you've put in conjunction with Jacobson Consulting. You've been a client of ours for quite a while now. How long have you been around with iModules, Howard?
5.5 years, I believe. We celebrated our 5th anniversary back in March.
Oh, fantastic! One of the first ones to be around, and we're definitely happy to have you. You've always been a valuable member of the iModules community as a whole. How long have you had Razor's Edge?
We've had Razor's Edge since 1996 here at the university.
Quite a while.
Yes.
When you first started the implementation process of the RE adapter for Encompass, how much work was involved on your end?
Actually, surprisingly, very little. I mean, we thought we would need a lot of IT support and a lot of extra time dedicated to this. But very little software and hardware needs, and just a lot of time during the week doing the beta testing back and forth, working with the support staff at the various locations.
And we definitely come up with some great numbers out of that. How much work is your day-to-day now? I know recently you had processed 13,000 updates in under a half an hour when you first started using the RE adapter.
Yeah.
What's it like as a kind of a day-to-day now?
Day-to-day, this morning, it took us 5 minutes to upload the data from Razor's Edge into iModules, and then back out of iModules into the RE import module and back into Razor's Edge. So about 5 minutes for about 90 records to be updated this morning. So this is going to save us a significant amount of time uploading and importing and exporting files between the both databases. Great.
Yeah, that's definitely what we want to hear, and sounds like you're kind of trucking right along there. Before, I guess without the RE adapter, could you process the RE imports?
We could process them, but of course it was a much more lengthy process where I had to import stuff out of both either Razor's Edge or iModules, put it in a CSV Excel spreadsheet file, upload it back in there, go back in and double check and make sure all the records were updated correctly and appropriately, and kind of do a manual search for errors. The good thing about this adapter and the program is that it's done almost instantaneously. It gives you a report as far as how many records were uploaded and imported in, as well as any errors or any other issues that may have occurred during the import.
And how long do you think that was taking you if you were to do it manually?
Wow. Sometimes it's hard to calculate because sometimes it's about 2 or 3 hours, other times a couple of days spending time, a few hours here, a few hours there, and then the ongoing research to make sure it all went in the right way in the right spot.
Sure. Do you think, are any of your other colleagues at other institutions, do you think that they would know how to process the RE imports?
Yes, I think they would know how to do it. Of course, I'd say the old-fashioned way, with the manual way of doing it. But again, this way makes it so much easier and takes a lot of the guesswork out of it, and again, really reduces the staff time in sitting there and manually processing everything.
Right. And because it is so much easier, is there data now that you're syncing that you wouldn't otherwise, or that you weren't 2 months ago syncing?
Yes. For us, it was difficult to pull a lot of information that we were collecting in iModules back into Razor's Edge. So, for example, some of the spouse information, spouse business, some of the additional emails and business information that sometimes was very difficult to pull in is now being done so at the speed of light, so to speak. And this will be extremely helpful for us when we, of course, in reaching out to our alums, engaging our alumni, and also doing fundraising and communicating with people.
Yeah, definitely. Having that extra data can definitely help segregate your population for email marketing and different tools such as that. We in this coming quarter, or fourth quarter rather, the campaign data and attributes should be out as well. So that would also be a good benefit that's right around the corner.
Yes, good. I look forward to rolling that out.
Did you have to invest any other additional computer needs, servers, PC, any upgrades of software?
Actually, no, Jeff. Everything sits right on my desktop every morning, so I just come in, log on, do my imports or my exports, and we're done. So no other investments were needed to get this system up and running.
Great. And with the RE adapter for Encompass, we've kind of termed the one vendor support, so that if you do have any issues, you can always call iModules. There's no calling back and forth of Blackbaud to iModules to try and figure this process out. We also have Jacobson Consulting monitoring any of the upgrades that would be needed, and kind of a second-tier support system. How's the client support been so far, and have you had to use much of that at this point?
Well, of course, I'd say we used a lot of it during the beta testing period, but the support was excellent, whether it was from iModules or JCA. Working on additional mapping, fixing the mapping of the fields, or figuring out why the system timed out. But usually I had, client support in less than 24 hours. A lot of times we were able to address a lot of the stuff just via email and upload the fixes and the stuff right onto my computer, and I was set to go. So very excellent customer support, client services that I've received over the last 6 months that we've been working together.
Great, great. And you've always been great to work with as well, Howard, so it's nice to have a friendship like that. So it sounds like the RE adapter is really saving you a lot of time. What are you doing with all this extra time that you have now?
Oh, with all my extra free time? Well, this week, the reason why I'm not with you is because I'm at scout camp. But that's not what I'm going to do with my free time. Actually, what we're finding is we're able now to start getting in there and do some better data analysis and really helping segregate the systems and the data that we have for our gift officers, for our events, for our alumni office. So we're going to be able to take our extra free time now that we spent 2 or 3, 4 hours, maybe a week or a month in doing data stuff, to actually now take our organization to the next level and start slicing and dicing some of this new information and readily available information that we're going to have both in our Razor's Edge and in our iModules. So it's going to up the notch a little bit here, and our expectations for deliverables are going to be a little bit higher, but I think we can do that.
Absolutely. And you can collect all the data in the world, and if you're not utilizing it correctly, it's no good. So it's definitely a good thing that you it sounds like you're going to have the time to do that.
Yep.
Well, Howard, I appreciate your time today. You've always been a great member of the iModules community, and we appreciate your efforts as well as Jacobson Consulting's efforts in this project, and it's just a great story to tell.
Yeah, it certainly is, Jeff.
You taking.
Yeah, I was going to say, certainly it is. It's a great story to tell, and we're happy to partner with you and JCA, and it's been a great 5.5 years with iModules, and hopefully we have another 5.5 years or more to look forward to in the future to really helping to engage our alumni and collect the information that we need to make our jobs easier.